Good morning, girls. It's Mrs. Calhoun here. It is Monday morning, March 30th. I hope you all had a restful weekend and that you are ready to start our second week of distance learning following the schedule that we shared with you on Friday. I'm going to answer a few questions about that schedule in just a minute, but before I do that, I just have a couple of important announcements. Starting next Monday at 9 a.m., we will have a regular morning meeting. That will be an all-school meeting. Miss Dan will be inviting you to those meetings. Now, there may be some weeks that we use it for something different, maybe a grade level meeting or a division meeting, but you will receive information on how we plan to use that meeting, and you should plan to be a part of those meetings every Monday morning, just like you would any of your other classes. We also have two advisor periods per week, one on Wednesday and one on Friday. Again, just make sure you log into those meetings just like you would a class, and your advisors will reach out to you with more information and to invite you to those Zoom sessions later in the week. Finally, it is important that you are checking Veracross every day. That is what your teachers are going to be using to communicate with you. So they'll be posting all of your assignments there and reaching out to you to schedule any live sessions that they plan to have that week. Also, when you log into Veracross, you will see a big green button now. That is where we take your attendance. You will see it when you log into your student portal. So please make sure that when you log in, you go and click that button and it will take you to a page to track your attendance. And it's just important that you do that so we know you have logged in and that you are attending school that day. Girls, before I let you go this morning and head into your classes, I just wanted to share my screen with you and talk a little bit about the schedule. There's just a couple of questions I've gotten, so I just wanted to go over that really quickly. I'm going to do it quickly, and then I will come back to say bye. Okay, just one sec. All right, girls. So here we are looking at the schedule for this week. I just wanted to remind you, these flex periods, I've gotten a lot of questions about those. During those flex periods, your teachers will be available to you to answer any questions that you might have during that session. So they will be at their computers. If you have a question, they will be there. You can send it to them and they'll be able to get back to you pretty quickly with information that you might need. Some of your teachers might use these sessions occasionally to schedule a very quick Zoom check-in just to answer questions that you have about any assignments that they have given you. So you can reach out to your teachers anytime between 8 and 9 in the morning and 2:05 and 3 in the afternoon, and they will be at their computers ready to respond. Then starting at 9 every day, we begin our more structured school day. So I spoke to you already about the all-school meeting and the advisor sessions, but this period one, all of these periods throughout the week, these are your regular class periods as you would attend them in Veracross. So period one on Tuesday, for example, you will go to your regular period one class as noted in your Veracross schedule. You will just go to it at a different time. You go to it starting at 9 a.m. The same is true for all of the periods posted here. So on Thursday, this is your regular period one Thursday class, your regular period two Thursday class, and your regular period three Thursday class. Then just looking at these periods, these 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, almost all of you only have one class in this block. So you either have a class in 4-5 or a class in 5-6. You should go to whichever one you have at that time. If you are an exception to that, if you have classes in 4-5 and 6, I have reached out to you separately to tell you which class to go to, but you either go to your 4-5 class or your 5-6, and then here again, you will either have a 6-7 or a 7-8, and you will go to one or the other. 6 and 7 go together, 7 and 8, 4 and 5, and 5 and 6. Then here on Friday, girls, these classes were just classes that didn't fit well in the schedule otherwise. So I just found a place for them here to make sure that these teachers were able to meet with their students. If you do not see a class here that you are enrolled in, you do not have to attend that session. You only need to go if one of your classes is listed here. So if you see your class listed here, you should make sure that you go to that class. Otherwise, you have a free period, which brings me to these other free periods. You see these free sessions here? These are free periods just like you would use a free period during the school day if we were in the building. You can use this to do work. You can use this to email a teacher. You can use this to take a break in the day. It is a free period right now. Going forward, we will likely use those periods to set up maybe clubs meetings or other student life meetings, maybe to make time with Miss Kelly and Miss Anklowitz, but for now, those periods are free. So you may use them as you would a free period, and we will reach out when and if that changes. Okay, girls? Also, please make sure you're making note of things like this. College guidance now happens for everyone enrolled in college guidance on Thursdays from 12:40 to 1:20. If you meet college guidance usually in another period, you will not meet college guidance then. You will only meet it here where it's now scheduled. The same is true for workshop for grades 6, 7 here and workshop for grades 5, 8 here. That is your new workshop session. So if you used to go to workshop with Miss Ankrowitz or Miss Kelly, that is now when you will be communicating with them about information that you used to share in workshop, okay? So just make sure that you really look over this thoroughly. Make sure you've made note of any time you have a class period scheduled, and know that your teachers may reach out to you to schedule a Zoom session in one of those periods, or they might just assign work for you to complete, and they will be available during that time to answer your questions. So you just need to make sure that you're checking Veracross pretty consistently so you know what is expected of you during that class time. Also, there are some important notes down here for you in the schedule, so just make sure you take some time to look those over as well. Okay, girls? I am here to answer any questions you have about schedule or anything else. So if anything comes up, just make sure you reach out to me. And I hope you have a great day today and a great week of distance learning. And reach out if you need anything, girls. We will talk soon. And thank you, ladies. Bye-bye.